Hello everybody, this is Reviews and More, back with your quick tech slash home slash office review. This is a desktop vacuum cleaner. This is something that's kind of been trending on places like TikTok, Instagram, and the shorts, and YouTube as well. So real fast, I'll go ahead and tell you, if you just want to skip this review and not watch my whole video, hit the like button and all that fun stuff. This is hot garbage, so if you appreciate that, just leave a like and head on out. But if you want to see it be hot garbage, we can go ahead and show you. So here's a little thing. It's about 2.5 inches wide. It's a square, kind of a square shape. Has little brushes there at the bottom, and there's a little switch that turns it on and off. The batteries are located in the top. Takes two AA batteries in an era where everything should be lithium powered and rechargeable. This uses AA batteries. I guess that's okay, but there it is right there. You get the batteries put in, and it's good to go. It is not super loud. It's basically like a loud hum. If you really want to kind of get it, you're going to hear it in a moment, but understand that the pickup on the actual the camera is going to be a little bit loud compared to what you would normally hear it in person. The camera is designed to pick up faint sounds, whereas the human ear is designed to kind of ignore faint sounds. So it's going to sound loud. It's really not as loud as it's going to seem when you actually listen to it in just a few minutes. And now as I fumble through this camera, this thing's about 15 bucks. You can find it cheaper on other websites, but Amazon $15. This brand in particular is IGOKOTI, I think, something similar to that. IGOKOTI. I mean, there's several of these. They all kind of have the same design and features. They have a little fan on the inside that acts as suction, and the brushes kind of hold it about maybe 2 millimeters off the ground, and that's kind of lies the problem. But real fast, here it is turning on so you know what it sounds like. And the next thing you're going to see me do is crush up a hot Cheeto, just to kind of test it out. Just a basic real world test. Like, this is really meant to pick up like crumbs of junk and stuff on your desk. That's the design here. So here you see me making crumbs because that's good content. And you'll notice it kind of picks up the small ones as you go through it. So what it doesn't do is not going to pick up these larger chunks. So that's about as big as it's going to get, which is, I guess, is reasonable. It's not going to pick up things that are super big. It's not going to, if it can't get through that little hole for the suction, it's not going to work. But where we see a slight problem is that's not how crumbs work. So we have an issue here where it'll pick up small crumbs, but not super small crumbs, or crumbs that are like grains, or like, let's say you spill sugar, which you'll see in a minute. So let's say you open up your sugar pack of your coffee and it spills all over your desk. It will kind of work and kind of not. And that's the nature of making messes, especially with things like food, crackers, stuff that leaves crumbs on desks. You don't get to pick their size. So if you're going to have to sit there and wipe off one set of crumbs, you might as well just wipe off and remove the rest of them. And here you see it is now a humming battery powered mini broom for your desk. It won't pick up things that are small like grains of sugar unless it's literally pushed down on top of it with some heavy pressure. You'll see me do that as this goes on. The more I do it, it'll pick up a little bit more. I had to actually open this up and check. I thought maybe it was the filter was clogged or something, but it's at this point it's basically a broom. It's not really doing a whole lot. The only way I could make it functional or effective was to literally just put a bunch of weight on it, so there was no room between the brushes or the bottom and the actual vacuum function, forcing all the suction to kind of go in one area. But that's not what this thing's supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to take it across your desk and kind of move it around and make it work. That's not what happened here. So overall, really disappointed in it. Disappointed in the results, disappointed in its utility, because guess what? As with all things related to food and messes, you don't get to pick the size of your crumbs. You don't get to pick the size of the little things you make a mess of. If you got to sit there and kind of take a piece of paper and sweep it off into a trash can, you might as well do that for all parts of the mess you make. So overall, this was just a big nothing burger disappointment, and I would highly recommend that you not buy this and fall for the TikTok trend that is the desk vacuum. Thanks for watching.